Another Friday night live in the cave. Last night I had a show with Jason. Jason had other obligations, but I brought in somebody that will top him in a knowledge way and a maturity in a little bit. So welcome my co-host for the night, James Boogie Perdue. Welcome back to the show, Boogie.
Good to be here. I think a little bit intelligence a lot more than Jason.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So tonight I won't be joking as much with the mind games because he'll keep up with them. I get Jason, behind. But we talk a lot of UFC when you and I are together because I don't get to talk UFC with Jason. So when you get on with me, we talk a lot of UFC because that's a passion of ours. But you've been on a few times. It's been a while since you've been on. So for the new audience, just tell a little bit about yourself, who you are, man.
Yeah, we grew up playing softball together. I mean, we grew up before you were little, a little bit older, but grew up playing softball together. We were hated. Everybody hated us.
Everybody hated us. I talked about that at work this week.
We talk shit, we back it up. But people would fuck with us, so they earned it. And they thought they would just bully over us, and they could never beat us talking us and then outplay us either. So we made them twice as mad. They couldn't out-talk us. They couldn't beat us.
Yeah, well, always a ball player. You grew up wrestling too, right? So that's why your love for the UFC.
Yeah. I watched the very first UFC.
No, couldn't figure it out either?
No, let's see his subscription.
Oh, okay. We'll figure it out. Yeah. So, I mean, growing up, big wrestling, you were into wrestling big time. Baseball player, got into softball as you got older. Now that you don't play, what's some of the things you do? You know what I mean? Now,
I coach my daughter softball. She does 10U softball. First in fall, she's finally pitching. So
now just hit post.
She's got it. She's getting the pitching down.
Oh, she's a pitcher now.
Yeah. Left-handed, so she's pretty good. I mean, look, her dad is, of course. But I mean,
all right, cancel that.
Yeah.
Cancel that. There goes the humbleness gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talk shit. We got why? But anyway, she's pretty decent. So she hits pretty good. Left-hander. Nobody's left-handed in my entire family, but.
Which is wild.
Nobody.
But your wife and you just love the game, so it's just great.
We actually met playing softball.
Yeah.
And then got together 13 or 15 years, 13 years now in April.
So working softball and then watching the UFC. Huge Buckeye fan like myself, right? Yeah. Love talking shit. Political mastermind, but we don't talk politics on this show. If I did, this show would turn in from 50 minutes to 3 hours. So we're not doing that, but you are a political mastermind.
You've seen how the comments we had recently. People can't keep up, and that's fine. As long as you bring up a little bit of pushback and instead of one or two talking points, they got nothing.
Right. And with politics, it goes back and forth, but we're neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So anybody that's new, that's joined in right now, go ahead and hit that bell, hit that subscribe. You'll see us when we come live. We're going to be doing multiple shows. I want to get Boogie back into the cave a lot more often because him and I have a good time. It's another twist on the show. And while you guys are watching, hit that screen. Every impression you guys hit that like will send the podcast out. It just does me a lot of good, and I would really appreciate that. Helps the algorithm out.
It puts them out to other people.
So the first topic I want to talk about is how about Team USA claiming dominance yesterday? With the women's, right?
I mean, they already smacked Canada 5-0. I think it was the first game in the first rounds. Well, whatever. We knew that Canada was going to come back. Canada's a decent team, but I mean, they let them. They toyed with them a little bit, and they said, time, we got to hurry up and score real quick. We'll tie this, go to overtime.
Is that how it went? We toyed with them.
That's the story. That's the story I'm saying. Yeah. That's my story.
A magnificent goal to win it, and it was just eruption, man. It was awesome.
Whenever she pulled it out, as soon as the stick came across, because I played a little hockey too, used to before.
Big hockey lover, Detroit Red Wings fan,
played a lot,
which is a scummy, but I love Dylan Market right now.
He's the man. But I mean, when she drugged that around the defender, I said goal, because you see the defender whenever she brought it around, it was over.
Well, the defender was like flat-footed, and she was coming with a barrel of steam.
Well,
beautiful.
She leaves it out for the drag, and as soon as she fell for the bait.
And she had her turn gone,
over. The goalie was like, she knew, busted.
Yeah, so I mean, with the last 3 or 4 Olympics, it's been going back and forth with women's hockey. Team USA, what's up? Hello. Where are you from? So this was nice to see the women's hockey team for Team USA get over the hump and get that gold medal.
They're going to be number 1 and 2 forever. They're going to battle back and forth. I mean, the talent is right there, the skills there, the coaching. So it'll be them for a long, long time.
Yeah, and the thing is with the women's hockey, you got Team Canada and Team USA, and you don't have anybody else. With the men's, the styles of hockey can really grind a game. So Canada's had a rough time in this tournament.
They've had a tough tournament. It's been really tough. I mean, they've had to come back in overtime.
Yeah, multiple
in the
times,
quarterfinals, and then just last game they were down 2-0. They scored 3 unanswered.
Thought it was over. Yeah,
power play. But here's what we're going to get into the next step of the gold medal game.
Yeah, bro, I'm watching the hockey game. I saw your channel, bro. I was just trying to text you. I'm the only one texting. Hey, thank you very much, man. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna get into Team USA. We're pumped.
So it's going to be. I mean, it's going to be a battle. But Canada has been terrible, and the referees have 100% favored Canada. They have been against the United States. I'm not making excuses already. They are more evenly matched. They both get up for this game. It's going to be. No, we can't really put Canada's prior games. Even though they look terrible.
Sunday, it's a clean slate.
Yeah,
they're a slight favorite. Canada is for a reason. I don't want to say that Canada is getting every call. I think their speed, because Canada's so fast, I think their speed does get them a lot of power play chances. And I think Team USA, they're grindy, man. Like the Tkachuk brothers, I can't stand them until they're on Team USA because they're pests. They just constantly are in your face, and they're gonna make a mark Sunday.
I mean, and we'll see. Maybe Canada returns a favor, like the 4 nations. We're gonna drop the gloves.
Right. I don't know if they're gonna do that.
I don't think so either because of the Olympics happening. But I mean, it's going to be one. It's going to be one goal game too. It'll be probably overtime. Hopefully. What do you think about the overtime format for Olympics?
So what I would do is, in my opinion, I would just have continuous. I would just do continuous
for a medal game. I agree.
For a medal game. Don't go to a shootout. Don't do the 3-on-3. None of that stuff. Keep it like the Stanley Cup Finals. You're playing. You got to earn it, man.
Minutes.
Don't make it a gimmick. I think with Team Canada, I'm a huge Penguin fan. So when I seen Crosby go down last game, I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh no.
Like, what are we going to do? Like, what's the NHL going to do after this? I mean, who's the guy from the Kings that he's out? Like, broke his leg. He's done. This whole season's done.
Yeah. And I have that on a talking point to talk about if NHL players should play. We'll get into that. But like with Crosby going down, a lot of those guys in Team Canada, I don't know if they're going to have the veteranness, the leadership, because Connor McDavid is not that guy to go over the hump and win.
He's the most skilled guy in the world.
He is absolutely
the most skilled guy, but he doesn't have the leadership. He's not going to do a Sidney Crosby where if he has to drop the gloves or get in somebody's face, he's going to.
Right. He's
McDavid's going to be faster than everybody, more skilled than everybody, but is that going to be enough to get over with the gritty United States? You will have to do some type of grittiness against them too.
Yeah, right.
Canada has to go tit for tat and not get like out muscled.
Yeah, well, I think that first line for Team Canada is a lot of finesse, a lot of speed. I mean, highly skilled. That dude from the Sharks is unreal. That's playing with McDavid and McKinnon, Cicerelli, that dude is unbelievable. Getting into their second and third lines are a little bit more grindier with Crosby being there, but now he's out. But with Team USA, there's a lot of balance, man. The Hughes brothers are sick. The Tkachuk brothers, they're well-rounded, man.
Team's deep. I mean,
I think we have the better goaltending. I think
Hellebuck is going to have to carry to the gold.
Yeah.
He is going to have to be on his head. But the bad part is, in every playoff, Hellebuck always chokes.
Yeah.
Is he going to choke in this playoff again or this gold medal game? His history says yes. I hope not. For the United States to win, he's going to have an unbelievable game on his head and make some crazy saves that he should never make.
Yeah. And I think there should be some odd man rushes.
The actual time going to be bigger than where he's at? Is he ready for the moment or not? I don't know.
I think when it comes to Team USA, they face the less adversity compared to Canada with these coming from behind constantly. So, like, he's really had to play the goalie with leads and comfort and great defense in front of him. Now we are getting in the box way too much, like you said. We're being real sloppy when it comes to that. We have to clean that up. I don't know if that's going to happen, but
Canada's power play is just lethal. You can't do that. Yeah. You cannot. I mean, Slovakia, you can do stupid penalties, a delay game. You can't do that against Canada. Any power play could look at how they won the game today.
Right.
A power play goal, and they have to keep it clean. That's the only. I guess the only way, but. The United States has proven they could fight down, and that's their type of game. They get gritty and fight, but you can't get gritty and fight when you're down a man. If you're down 5-4, you can't take another penalty. Now 5-3, you're giving the best team in the world, skill wise, an advantage with that many people.
Well, that speed. I mean, they're like an all-star team, really. Team Canada. Yeah. They're not, in my opinion, they're not as good as the prime Canada's.
No.
They went down a step, and we've caught up. But I still think on Sunday morning, anything can happen in this game, and that's 100%.
It's 100%. Mark my words. Hellebuck has got to come in, and he has to steal 2 or 3 goals away from them.
So
his past scares me because the biggest moment is whenever he shrinks the most.
So do you think, in your gut opinion, do you think USA brings home the gold on Sunday? How do you think this game plays out? Non-biased, because the hatred for Canada is real.
Yeah, they're all scumbags.
So what do you think happens Sunday morning?
And I don't want to say this the way I've already said. Hellebuck is my only thing.
He hasn't given up very soft goals yet, but it can happen.
Nothing was for a gold medal.
Yeah, right.
This is for a gold medal. Now, I mean, he was good whenever the overtime game. 3-on-3. He made a lot of saves in the quarters. So his pass is only
what a goal to win that game.
He could put
what a goal to win that game.
But I mean, are you going to be? I have to go with his pass. He just shrinks. Playoff time, game 5, game 6, they need a win. He just shrinks.
Right.
I hate to say it, but I mean that is the only way that we can beat Canada is if he is on his head. And we stay out of the box.
Yeah, I think our defense is so good. If we stay out of the box, I think we will grind the game out. We're along the boards, and we're going to hit, and we're going to forecheck. And I think they put the pressure on Canada.
We can drag them into
it's going to be a 2-1. It's going to be a 2-1 type of game. So wrapping up that, hopefully the USA wins gold on Sunday. I'm a pro on NHL players playing in this tournament. I think it grows the sport. I think it's better for entertainment. I think it's the biggest honor in the world. Where do you sit? Because a lot of people are against this because of all the injuries.
You want the best players to represent your country, okay? The bad part is you have teams like Slovakia is a perfect example today. They have 7 NHL players.
Yeah, right.
The United States, everybody's an NHL player.
Yeah.
Now, the college is going to be stepped down, of course, but you're going to go against AHL caliber pro teams in Slovakia, like the Russian KHL and stuff like that.
Right.
So they're going to be that higher skill.
Yes, they are.
We aren't going to be up there.
Right.
It's going to come down to NHL. Are you going to allow – they got the billions of dollars wrapped up. Do you want to grow the sport, or do you want to keep your city calls be healthy?
Other teams are going to – they have pro leagues like the KHL. That battles with the NHL and pays the money. So they're going to have the players. And it sucks that Russia's banned from this on the hockey aspect. Not that they don't deserve to be banned as a whole, but like the hockey tournament would have been better with Team Russia in it. Yeah,
they always are. There's no – I mean – and I was a Red Wing fan, so the Russian 5 back in the 90s, they were just awesome.
Oh, yeah, right.
They were great.
Yeah, Fedorov and those guys.
My softball number, same as hockey number 91, Sergei Fedorov. He was just amazing. He finally got into the Hall of Fame. So he's already been in the Hall of Fame, but in the Detroit.
Oh, okay.
They retired his number.
Like a Ring of Honor.
Yeah, they retired his number. So, but I mean, but again, the Russians, they were just amazing.
Yeah, so are you like me, or do you want to see the pros in this? We're not paying them, though.
I am. I have to. I've got to make a decision, but the game is absolutely better with the pros.
Yes. Entertainment value.
But again, now you as a Penguin fan,
right?
How do you feel about Crosby maybe missing the rest of the season. We don't know.
Okay, so right now they dodged a bullet. It seems like they're saying he's day-to-day. He's ruled out for the Olympics, obviously, because it's Sunday. It seemed like they did dodge a bullet. He's not going to be out for the rest of the season. I would have been heartbroken if Crosby, especially because he's playing for Team Canada. Yeah. But on the same aspect, dude, when Getzel, anybody that plays for Team USA that was a Penguin, there's an extra pride to it. I want to see those guys, and if they get hurt, it's once in a 4-year thing. It ain't like it's every year getting in these tournaments. You know?
I mean, I want to see them play. I want to see the best players and the best spotlight in the whole world, 100%. As a Red Wing fan, if Larkin goes down, Detroit's up there and leading the division. Now Larkin goes down, that's a huge hole you have to fill up.
But to see him shine on an international level,
I want to see it.
Yeah.
But again, there's two sides. Like I want to see him win, but you can't rule out the NHL factor of they're the ones who pay the millions of dollars.
Right. 100%.
And now they show up, and the NHL can say, "Hey, you're not playing."
Yeah,
it's over.
Yeah, I mean, and they could do that. They've done it before with the Crosby thing, man. It looked like it was going to be bad. That was a tough hit.
His reaction
was terrible. Everybody new that's just clicking in, hit that subscribe button, please. Let's keep growing this channel. And thank you for tuning in on a Friday night when there's other things to do and listening to us schmucks. But we're talking Olympic hockey because that's what's firing us up right now.
I mean, it's what's hot right now. It's what's going on. And I want to see the rest in the world play, no doubt. And like you said, you can get hurt crossing the street.
Yeah.
You can get hurt anytime. But if this comes out of my paycheck of saying, hey, I'm paying Sidney Crosby a fortune for the Pittsburgh Penguins, not for Team Canada, where do you balance out the business and then the pride of the country?
So you know where the owners' minds are at, obviously. Yes. You know, you look at like the 4 nations. I'm okay if they sit on that. That's not the Olympics. Like in basketball, they play the FIBA World Championships every 2 years when there's not an Olympics going on. I'm okay with Team USA not setting their best. That's not the Olympics. The Olympics is prideful, man. It's something that, you know, you hear these athletes, professional athletes, get the gold medal and they're walking with their flag with other Olympians, and there's a sense of just underwhelming pride. You know what I mean? So I'm all for it. I want to see it.
I'd love to see it keep going. I'm just afraid there's been, like I said, the guy from the Kings is out now.
Yeah, right.
He's broken some kind of big injury, but he's done for the rest of the season. Career-wise, you never know. Now,
this could have been it for Crosby.
Oh, I mean, he's so strong. He gets hurt. Hockey's rough. I played hockey. You get dinged up, and you have I'm bleeding. And wipe it off. Let me put a little band up there and go back to playing. Crosby is that tough guy. Whenever he couldn't stand up when he was walking, it was bad.
Yeah,
it was a bad look.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
The NHL, hockey is all better with the stars altogether.
They need them. Yes. They need them. They need their stars.
If you want to draw people in, you got to have Sidney Crosby playing in the Olympics.
Yeah, right. You got to have Connor McDavid as the face. So what I'm loving right now, Boogie, is I see a lot of people that I'm interacting with now at work through text message. People are watching this. They don't watch hockey normally. They're fired up for this. They're ready for Sunday now.
Like what we'll get into later with the Paramount Plus.
Hi, Nash. Thanks for joining in and seeing the show, buddy.
We're getting later with Paramount Plus. Now you're going to get people who never thought about UFC or fighting at all. Let's take a look at it. Now you draw a fan in. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Now you might have a fan for life.
Yeah, right.
NHL could be the same way. NHL's been around a lot longer, but again,
they're still kind of a niche.
Yeah, somebody's watching. It's NBC. Oh, okay, I'll just watch a hockey game.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Oh, hey, where did he play for? Oh, yeah, that's my team right here.
And there's always a story. Yeah, right, yeah.
So I get it. You want to bring in new viewers.
Like my son today was watching the game with me, and I got to explain to him who Johnny Gaudreau was because they showed him with his jersey sitting there. So, like, there's people sitting at home that get these stories because they're at the Olympics and could draw them in for new fans. So I'm all about the pros. That's going to wrap up the hockey talk.
Yeah, we can
let's get into our bread and butter, man. Let's talk about the UFC. There's some things that's been announced this week that I'm not huge fan of. The number one headline is Ronda Rousey is ending her retirement, and she's coming back MVP Promotions on Netflix is Jake Paul promotion. Some of the most rigged fights you ever see. Joke. Yeah. Sorry. She's coming back and fighting on this promotion. I think it's in April or May. She's fighting an actress in Gina Carano that fought 17 years ago. Yeah. She wasn't real good then.
2009 was her last fight, and she's only been in 8 professional fights herself. And that's when 2009, if you look back to MMA when it first started, Ronda Rousey was nobody. I don't think she was in the Olympics yet.
Yeah, right.
So she was just girls, and they would tight clothes, and it wasn't the technique it is now.
Very wrong.
She's my age. She's as old as I am. I can't get out of bed in time. My back hurt, my knees hurt, and now they're going to fight.
Yeah, and it's really people are going to tune in. One, it's on Netflix. They'll promote the hell out of it. 2 pretty faces, Gina Carano she has a name because she's in a lot of movies. You'll recognize her when you see her come out. And Ronda is a legend of the sport. They're nowhere near any kind of high-level MMA right now.
There's no skill. The skill gap.
Will I watch it? Probably. Will I be annoyed with it the whole time? 100%.
I mean, does Ronda now? Again, she's had her face rearranged twice and quit. Now you're getting back, and there's going to be some trepidation, but again, Gina Carano is not going to kick you
or knock you out like Amanda Nunes. It's a very safe fight for her. She's going to look like a world champion.
Is she going to jump out there, grab an armbar? Is it going to be a 30-second?
Yeah, I think it will be a 30-second takedown. That's it.
It goes so long. They're all fixed. They're all rigged. But is she going to risk maybe catching a knee to her face and flashbacks?
I think this is all made for Ronda Rousey. I think it's just going to make her look, like the superstar she is, and then they can talk about, is she going to come back to the UFC? And
Cyborg was like, hey, what are you guys going to do? You're going to do this now. Why don't you do it whenever it's in the actual promotions?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's like, they don't want to fight Cyborg or anybody real.
No. This is just going to be.
This is pro wrestling, a little step up from pro wrestling.
The card is going to be full of people that you don't care about and old names. You're going to see guys like the co-main event I heard is involving Hoist Gracie, and one of the guys he fought in maybe UFC 3. I don't know. I don't remember who it is, but he's gonna be no, it's not Ken Shamrock. But Hoist Gracie's 60 years old, man. He wasn't that good when he was there. So they're getting anybody that has a name and just putting up promotion one-off fight.
Once they figured out jiu-jitsu, he was just another guy.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, whenever his niche was, when I first started watching, 95, 96, 94. Oh, wow, what's this guy?
Man.
He's choking out these big guys, but now you're like, well, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Right, 100%.
Now everybody, the newest person in the gym can keep a voice racing.
Absolutely.
I mean, striking is non-existent. It's going to be aggressive.
It's going to be one of those cards, and I can't believe Netflix is paying for this. Ronda Rousey has that much drawing power that she can just, they can one-off her. Maybe they're going to try to grow and
do. Get paid
she's going to get paid. Yeah, and she's going to. This will be her only fight. Yeah. She's going to get embarrassed. She won't fight again. What MVP Promotions is doing, they found a little niche in a market that they can get these fights and get people to sit in these chairs and watch.
I remember her. I heard of her before. Let's watch this. Let's go watch this.
Yeah.
I got Netflix. Let's watch it. And it was like, Hoist Gracie. I remember my son talked about him 20 years ago.
Yeah. So for a UFC and an MMA purist like us, if nothing's on, I'm going to tune in and I'm going to see the shit show, but I'm going to roll my eyes on it.
I'll watch it. It's something to see, but we know it's going to happen.
Going in.
I'm not expecting a high-level MMA bout at all. It's just, like I said, this is WWE, just a little bit above WWE because this is all scripted. Yeah. Carano's not going to hurt her. No. She's going to take her down. It's going to be a scripted armbar. Tap out. And everybody's going to scrap.
And I will never, as a betting man as I am, I will never bet this fight. There's no way because the odds are going to be crazy. Ronda Rousey's going to win, and she's going to look like a world beater. So there is a guy that I'm really excited about, and I told you I wanted to talk about. Well, how do you feel about Gable Stevenson, another Olympian? It's a stud wrestler coming into a division heavyweight. He's 3-0. He's a little raw. Last night he got a TKO win again. I'm excited to see him, and I think he's going to make a UFC debut soon.
I'm guessing if my thoughts are right, I'll bet that he is on the White House card somehow, some way. They're going to bring him in. His first fight.
He could lead the card off.
I'm thinking him. I mean, I don't know who they're going. If they're going to bring him a squash match,
they'll give him another American, probably low-level heavyweight to get, because they're going to build off it. And I think Bo Nickal's going to be on it. As much as you hate to hear that, I think they need these Americans to be on this card that bring the star power. And Gable Stevenson is another guy.
He's the ambassador. He took a head kick last night.
He did. Roundhouse.
And it's
coaches yelled, "Get your hands up!" He didn't get his.
That's not going to work.
He's raw. He's raw.
I mean, there's a lot of work to do. But I mean, like John Jones, as much as we hate him, he said he's going to be the next. The skill set is there. This dude can do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, for as big
Joe
as
Rogan is like basically like
you got to.
Like he's just excited to see it.
You have to see. But I'm excited to see him against some talent. This guy he just beat was 11-3 or something.
Yeah,
that was decent. I mean, he hit him with a head kick, all he had, and Stevenson kept coming forward. But he hit him, but still, Steve did a little. First time he's been hit.
But that's a learning lesson,
exactly.
And he was able to take it. And he instantly got to his back, took him down, beat him down.
But when you start the UFC people, you see okay, their professional record is 0-0, or their pro record is like. We'll say Conor McGregor. I think he was 13-0 or 13.
All these guys.
So that's his pro record. Now, Stevenson, none. He's had 3 amateur fights.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of learning to do.
Well, same thing, and that's why, as we press this and we have this debate with Bo Nickal, I still think there's a lot there, man. And I think they pushed him way too fast. That he took too much that he could take on. And I think if they do that with Gable Stevenson in the heavyweight division, he might see some pushback. But he's got that wild card with the wrestling, man.
The good part is the UFC heavyweight division is trash now.
It's awful. They need a guy.
They have to get him in. They really don't have a champ because Aspinall wants to say just get rid of my contract. The UFC heavyweight champ just cancel my contract.
Yeah, because he's mad because they don't believe his eyes are really hurt.
They're making. I mean, you can't judge anybody's injuries. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, you put him against Stevenson against Cyril Gahn? Probably not.
No, not yet. No way.
So, but I mean, again. Who else is there really? So
right now, what it seems like
this might be the perfect time to get him in.
Not to talk about the White House card, but that was another rumored fight: Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gahn for the heavyweight championship, because they don't think Aspinall is going to be back soon, and that sucks because what we've seen out of Aspinall was kind of a little reality check, because we put him up here, man, and he faced a little adversity. And it was like quit time.
You know what sucks? As much as we hate back to John Jones, the way he looked against Gahn, John Jones would fucking embarrass him.
Because John Jones embarrassed Cyril Gahn. And Cyril Gahn won the first round of that fight.
He got eye poked. Yes, it hurts. Don't worry. But I mean, Aspinall's face bloody, his nose is busted.
Before he got, he did get double eye poke.
Before he got
those, he was eating jab central, like you said. He was getting tore up.
He was busted. He lost the first round they ever lost, I think.
Yeah.
In his career, and quit. Like, oh shit, he had to find a way out. Eye pokes were legit. I'm not going to have surgery on my eyes for nobody if it's not legit.
Right.
I mean, he's had 2 or 3 eye surgeries, but. He got fucking, and John Jones would embarrass him, like embarrassing bad.
And that was kind of reality check. Yeah, because we were always saying this is going to be the guy. Yeah, this is going to be the guy.
He's running from me.
Yeah, right. He don't want Aspinall, and maybe he was right. Yeah, maybe John Jones was right. He is the go for the reason.
And John Jones can wrestle him too.
Yeah,
he could do whatever. He would embarrass him.
Yeah, because Cyril Gahn, unless he came in the best Cyril Gahn that he ever was, because he looked great for that round and a half or whatever.
I mean, but Aspinall looked slow, and that's why he ate all those jabs. Could he came back? Maybe he's never faced adversity in UFC.
But it seemed like as soon as it happened, I can't see. I'm done. Yeah. I don't even want the doctor, and I'm done. You know what I mean?
I can't see.
Yeah.
And it should have been a no contest. It should have been a DQ. But we're going the rules.
So let's talk about, and to get back on the Gable Stevenson thing. Do you believe the hype? Are you excited for this guy, or is there a little bit of hate? Because like Bo Nickal, it was instant hate. But like Gable Stevenson, is it because Bo Nickal's a Penn State guy?
Partially, that's a good bit of it. Okay. But again, Bo Nickal wasn't good enough to make the Olympic team. He hit the weight class at the right time in history to where he was able to dominate pretty much Penn State. But now once you go up to Olympic level,
in that time, in those weight classes, there were some of the greatest wrestlers in that weight class. So,
well, not really. Not whatever his weight class. He didn't really beat anybody decent. Like the Ohio State guy had him, like threw him on his back, and then he was.
You talking about Snyder?
No.
Okay.
Snyder's bigger than that. Okay. But I'm saying I can't remember the black guy. I can't remember his name. Sorry, as much as a fan I am. But he had him on his back, and he was good enough from. I'm not sure what 2011 to 2014. He was the best 65, I think. But anyways, he was the best there. Now, when you go to the Olympics, you're fighting people or wrestling people who were 3-4 years ahead of you in that same weight class. You couldn't beat him.
Yeah,
he hit gold. He was good for that time at that weight class in that era. He couldn't make the Olympic team. Okay, as good as DC was, he couldn't make the Olympic team.
Right,
he was a backup,
right.
And how good he was. So it was the way he just hit gold where he was
like a plateau. It was you think kind of, to you, in your opinion, he's kind of a fraud compared to what the hype really is. I love Bo Nickal, so we're always going to have this talk. He's a great
folk style wrestler, and that's why he did as good as he did at Penn State. But he hit the perfect time. Like right now, Penn State has 3 freshmen, Ohio State has 2 freshmen that are undefeated. Like he didn't come against a freshman that good as they're coming up now. He just hit the perfect time.
Penn State just smoked Ohio State 2 weeks ago.
There's 3 guys hurt, but I mean Penn State is just
they're a machine. So Gable Stevenson,
he's legit. He's 100% legit. He's there. He has, like I said, he can do just with his sheer size that big, and he controlled out. He lost the finals when he went to pro wrestling. Then he went to try for an NFL team.
Back to Minnesota
because he had a year eligibility. I thought he was going to run through the whole heavyweight.
Yeah.
And then he lost the finals.
Yeah, right. And if anything, it propelled the sport a little bit because there were so many eyes on that match. And to see that kid from Oregon State or Oklahoma State. Oh man, that was awesome.
He was a Air Force cadet, that big dude in a fighter jet.
Yeah.
But then he had another 2 years eligibility. He went to Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is ranked 3, I think, now in the country.
That's how they are.
So they're good. They're a legit school. Yeah. So,
but you would think Gable Stevenson going back to college would just run through everybody.
Easy. Everybody thought that.
Yeah.
Nobody bet. Henderson.
Yeah. That was
there's nobody better on I'll promise you 100%. Stevenson's going to come through and destroy everybody. He is legit. He's got the power. He's did some boxing. Okay. You've seen whenever Bo Nickal came against the actual jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't go to the ground with him, and he got kicked in the belly.
Yeah, the Ritter. And he
quit.
Oh, he never felt that liver pain. Yeah, that was it.
Dropped. So he has.
I think, to me, I think that's going to be a lesson. And I think that's good. That's good to be. Yeah. You're not always going to agree. We shouldn't agree, but. To press forward, UFC this year has went to Paramount Plus since January. I love it for the sport because there's more eyes on it. A lot of the gripes are with more commercials, and we don't see a lot of the walkouts. But you can pay $9 a month.
I think it went up to $12.
Yeah, $12.99. Yeah.
You can't buy 1/16 of a pay-per-view for $13.99.
Yeah.
$12.99.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. I love it. I think ESPN dropped the ball by not trying to renew the UFC. I think them getting the WWE was a complete tank. That was an emergency thing. Mm-hmm. I just love I just love it for us, for the sport. There's a lot more people I talk to personally that are like, I'm going to tune in. I didn't make the main event because I'm not used to staying up that late, but the prelims were awesome. You know, it's great to be able to talk to people,
especially the first fight they showed. I think every prelim was a finish.
Yeah, right. The main card stunk, but the prelims were,
and then that's when they put an extra $25,000 for a finish.
Yeah.
Was it 20 or 25 grand just for a finish?
Yeah.
So you finish, even if you don't have to fight at night, you might get the
performance bonus 100,000.
Yeah. So what the hell, 20 grand, you finish at 25?
And then the people that did stay up, they seen one of the best fights of a calendar year in Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. It was a great main event for a first card. Did it have the hype? No. But it delivered. It it delivered.
They said we're getting into the White House card, but I don't want to see Topuria.
I know.
I don't know if we're getting that tonight or not.
But we're going to talk about the White House card. But like with Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett, you see an American, a guy that was supposed to lose. I thought Paddy was going to wrestle him to death and tap him out because he has some of the worst ground game. And Justin Gaethje proved everybody wrong. It was such an exciting moment. And then they build off of it with something they never done before, and they had back-to-back weeks with a pay-per-view.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's something that was awesome because now they can deliver.
That's how you reel in more people. I'm going to stay up and watch this fight. Let's go to the next one, and then you build off of that. But I mean, Paramount paid was it $7 billion?
Yeah, it was something ridiculous.
Billion. What the hell? I mean, they got a lot of money to make up. So and people crying online. I hate fighting with internet trolls. Oh, commercial! Yeah. You don't see the walkout. You didn't pay $60.
Right? Yeah, you didn't pay $80. Yeah. Anybody new that's jumping in? Boogie and I are talking a lot of UFC. Hit that bell if you're not a subscriber. Subscribe to the channel. Keep clicking that screen for them impressions, man. Let's get this. Keep growing, man. I'm loving the momentum that I'm getting. The UFC White House card. They're saying that it's done, that they're just working on contracts. 6 or 7 fights. We're not sure what it's going to be. Seems like there's going to be 2 title fights. Trump was saying he wanted all title fights. That can't happen in a calendar year because you destroy all the other cards. But I'm excited, man. I think it's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime event.
It is like I said, it's a one-on-one. And Dana White said himself that because the Sphere, anybody who's a UFC fan in the past, the Sphere, if you know what that is, Las Vegas. It was just an amazing, it was like a cinema with fights in the middle. It was
unbelievable.
One-of-one.
I was blown away.
Unbelievable. It lived the hype. And he said the money they have to pay for the White House card makes the Sphere card, the money they're putting into it,
the
like pennies. Yeah. There's that much money they have for the infrastructure.
They have to build the infrastructure.
Everything from
they
ground up.
Make everything. Yeah.
And then plus you have to, all the Secret Service, everything on top, all the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that is huge. But again, one-on-one, Trump and Dana White, good buddies. Stuck with him through COVID and he's the only one that was opened up. He earned to have a card there. It's going to be one-of-one.
I just love that now it gives the normal fan or the new fans 6 months to grasp what the UFC is, because guys like us, we don't need this White House card. This is awesome. But it's going to be unbelievable to see this on CBS. UFC. It's unreal. Where we've came.
They're not going to have some bums come in there like a cleanup fight, a prelim card. Yeah. It is going to be top-notch people for the 7 or 8 fights that are going to be there. Right. It's going to be just stacked top to bottom. Yeah. I think Connor already, the tweet's been deleted already. He put ready to sign a contract.
He's not going to be a part of this card. He's not.
I'll bet I don't know how commission-wise he's going to get through it because he was suspended because he decided.
He's not. There's no way. I don't think if he is, we're going to find out soon because we have a UFC coming up on March 7th. And they have not had a card after that. They haven't announced nothing. So there's going to be a big. Here's the main event, and they're going to run a little tour to try to build this and get some momentum. So we're going to know shortly. The River fight, Islam wants to fight on it. Islam Makhachev wants to fight welterweight champion, wants to fight Ian Gary. Justin Gaethje is a shoo-in. 100% to fight Ilia Topuria for the lightweight championship. That's a shoo-in fight. Is it going to be the main event? It depends on who else signs. Like I said before, Alex Pereira is rumored to be on it, and he wants to be on the card. He might want to move up. I don't know.
There's a lot behind the scenes because I think everything you read, the guy, a couple guys, insiders have always been 99% correct on them. Yeah. They said it's a fact. Like he's moving up. Yeah. They may be Prohaska and
Prohaska and who was the other 205er I seen that was very, I was like, oh, okay. It was my dude, Carlos Alberg. Yeah. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Carlos Alberg. When I seen that, I was like, that's cool.
They're going to fight for the championship, and he's going to move up. There's a lot of behind the scenes. They're going to have to buy out Aspinall. Dana's done with him.
Yeah, I think he is.
And
he can get back in his graces.
Sell out of mine because he wants the box, get some Mike Tyson money. Right. Dana White's going to sell this card. Get rid of him. Just go. Here it is. You're going to have to pay it off. But now you can move forward. Now Gable Stevenson comes in. Now, Pereira and Stevenson, you're going to see. Eventually.
Eventually down the road, but I think Pereira is going to be gone and retiring before Stevenson gets up to that point.
Yeah, because he's talking about $3.
It tells you what kind of fighter Tom Aspinall is. If Dana's just like, you know what, go ahead and go. You'll be back like Francis. He can't he knows what he has, and Aspinall didn't build up enough to go do this to have that Conor McGregor type impact.
He's not, and I mean he doesn't. He has no. What, he brought a duck whenever he's supposed to fight John Joe? Yeah. How does he? He doesn't have the mic skills to sell fights like a Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell. They're going to cut their losses. Here's your contract. Shred up. Go walk. Get the hell out of here. Be done with it. Because Dana's seen him fight Cyril Gahn.
And he's seen John Jones fight Cyril.
There is nothing. Aspinall was the best of because he was young, 25. I think he was 25, 28 or something. So he had the youth and. They thought everything I seen to, hey, this dude's going to kill John Jones.
Yeah,
and he got embarrassed with Cyril Gahn.
Yeah, it was
Dana seemed like I'm done. So the heavyweights got to move forward. The only way to do it, get him, strip him out, done, start over, and now Pereira and.
Yeah, Pereira and probably Gahn are going to fight for the. You would have to give Gahn another shot. I think that's what the heavyweight championship would be.
Does John Jones come in to steal the main event?
I don't. So what I'm hearing is there's 2 cards. They have 2 cards lined up. There's got to be a fantasy card and there's got to be a contingency card because they're not going to let somebody ruin this night. And what I heard was very good strategy on the UFC is they're going to have whoever the main event is. They're going to have a really good fight that's going to be in that weight class earlier tonight, and if some reason that pulls out early, they can save it and make some because you cannot have a guy like John Jones ruin this. And that's why Dana White is hesitating on putting him on here because he's done it before. But UFC 300 or 200 was the biggest at the time, and he let him down.
And it was fighting Chael Sonnen. Why wouldn't you just...
I love your outfits. Thank you. Big Ohio State fan, OH. Where are you from? Let us know.
So he said, I can't depend on John Jones for this biggest card in history. There's not going to be anything bigger. I mean, where else can you go after this?
Right.
So you have to sell this right now. Is he going to depend on John Jones? Maybe. He said, but Dana White's why I told you about Conor. Dana White said Conor has never turned down a fight.
Right.
Ever.
He can count on Conor.
If he's going to... Now, who would... To be above Gaethje and Topuria, it's got to be Jones and...
Gone. No, Jones and Pereira.
Yeah, John Pereira as a main event.
And he can count on Pereira, too.
Conor, but again, it's not going to be for a belt. Conor and I don't think you're going to have.
I don't know what you do. I don't know. You can't. Michael Chandler's going to. He has the American flag. He can be on the card, but do you really want to do that?
He's not. I mean, if it's a 1-round fight, yes. After that, he's going to get.
But if you look at it, Boogie, and if there was ever a chance that John Jones and Conor McGregor could be on the same card, it's the UFC White House. And that would be something that would just be like, holy shit for even us. But how did the UFC do this?
How do you, if, like I said, that right now it's a fantasy card. We both agree.
Right.
There is no way. But where do you put Topuria and Gaethje? That is 100% solid locked in.
That's on that,
for the title. Two studs. If you have Jones and you have Conor on there, you're going to put him the third?
Yeah, you're going to put Gaethje and Topuria as the third fight. You're going to have to put Conor McGregor the co-main event because of the star power. Even though, to us, that is a lesser caliber fight compared to
but it's the name recognition.
The name value, you know what I mean?
And he's going to sell it. Whoever he fights, it doesn't matter.
Anybody in the world knows who Conor McGregor is. They're like, oh, he's on tonight? You know what I mean?
No. But I mean, again, now that could live up to the hype for the White House card. Now we've got John Jones Pereira. Conor McGregor versus Nick Diaz.
Yeah, right.
Or maybe Nate, because I don't know.
Nate as a trilogy.
Okay. Yeah. And then your third in line has got to be be a 5-round fight.
Yeah, it would have to be a 5-round fight. Yeah.
What do you?
I don't know, man. Because
that's great.
You kind of put yourself in a pickle if you put a championship fight. Because if you're fighting for a belt, you should trump everything. But Conor McGregor's a different kind of animal, That's what's wild.
And Conor McGregor's not coming to be number 3. Right. He's not going to be the co-main event.
Yeah, right.
It's not going to happen.
Unless he really, really wants to be on that card.
He does 100%.
Yeah,
that's for sure. But how much? I mean, he was talking about give me a gold card from Trump, and that was just selling a fight. I get it.
So bringing up the Conor McGregor, whoever he's fighting, I had this opinion for a long time. When it comes to UFC, we're not going to call them pay-per-views now. We'll call them number events.
Yeah, number events.
Like 326 is March 7th. So they don't have a championship fight for the co-main event. I think the co-main event on a numbered event should be 5 rounds. I think the last 2 fights of the night should be 5 rounds. Those guys should make more money because
100%.
They call the co-main event, make it 5 rounds.
Selling.
Right.
The fans are paying for that. I don't care who it is.
Yeah, I don't care who it is. Right.
The co-main event of the evening, if you are going to save that fight specifically to be second in line for the main event, they have to be elevated. They have to get the pay-per-view buys, whatever their pay bonus gets for making the co-main event. Right. And their pay should reflect that. Now and then, it gives other people something to shoot for. Like, I want to be prepared for a 5-round fight.
Right now, these Apex cards and everything, I get. You don't want to always have these 5-round fights, but like if you're a numbered event and you have a co-main event, obviously those guys are there for a reason. They're 10 fights better than what the rest of the card was.
100%.
Put them at 5 rounds, give us our money worth, and then 9 times out of 10, you will find out who the best fighter is because them 2 extra rounds, the judges are less involved.
Massive. Yeah. And you'll see who wants it more. I mean, it comes down fighting, wrestling, and the same way when I wrestled, and fighting all the same. It's okay, but when you get later, everybody's good when they're fresh.
Yeah.
How good are you when you're tired? Oh man, I'm in a bad position. Do I want to keep fighting? I'm just going to get pinned and then I'm done. All right, it's 5th round. Do I want to go? I want to go get hit again. I can't. He kicked my leg kicks. Do you want to go? Or it's mental, not even, so. And
a lot of times these guys in these 3-round fights can bank the 2 rounds and then hold on for dear life. They can't do that with a 5-round fight. I love it.
I mean.
I wish. I don't know what kind of money that has to do. Obviously, it has
contractually. I mean, if you pay the point, you have to pay him enough because when you sign up for a 5-round fight, that's a whole different training camp.
Yeah,
now you're into the deep
because I know there's an opponent that fought Aljamain Sterling. They requested a 5-round fight, and he denied it because he's like, "We're getting paid the same."
What's what I thought he moved up? What was it? Moriev.
Yeah, that's the fight I'm talking about. Yeah. He wanted to move it to 5 rounds, and he's like, I'm okay with 5 rounds. You got to pay us more. I'm not going to do the same work. And I agree with him on that aspect. I just think if they could figure out a way where if you're a co-main event on a number card, you need to make more money on that fight anyways.
100%. Yeah, it should be. You're going to fight 5 rounds. You're going to be fighting longer. I mean, Aljo's got a point. I'm not going. If I get paid the same for 3 rounds,
right?
Why am I? Because the camp is where it's bad. You got
grueling.
2 extra rounds coming in. So the mental game is so huge.
Right.
You'll see the people that just fold. I mean, look at Robbie Lawler and
Rory McDonald. Yeah.
I mean, that was a. Back and forth.
Great fight.
And Rory couldn't do anymore.
Stop. His body gave out.
It was like his body. It wasn't his memory. His face is mangled up. That last shot to the nose, he was his body turned out.
Yeah, that was one of the greatest fights ever.
Probably one of the best ever.
All right, so moving into the fight this weekend, Sean Strickland fighting Anthony Hernandez, Fluffy as they know him. It's a really good fight for I used to call them free cards, but just a fight night card in general. I love it. A lot of people were picking Sean Strickland. We talked about him before the show. I'm a fan of Hernandez. Are you? You a big guy?
Like I said, I've always backed the wrestlers, but your wrestling should negate any of the striking. Then you still have to strike. So I'm a big Fluffy fan in that regards. Now, Fluffy is more of I'm going to take you down and control you.
Yeah,
a little pop
outpace you. Yeah,
and he had the gas tank with Strickland. He's not.
We got 2 pressure fighters, right?
Well, Strickland is made. I mean, he's going to do the jab and the teep.
Yeah.
And
but he comes forward. He presses a lot of pressure, you know.
I mean, he hurt Israel Adesanya, so
yeah, right.
He can hurt him, but I don't think Fluffy's going to get in that position to be hurt. He's going to go for the takedown. The only thing I can see is Fluffy getting hurt for a takedown and Strickland preparing for it with a knee or an uppercut and stun him. But I don't think he's going to be able to take down Strickland and control like everybody else.
When it comes to the UFC, I don't think the UFC would want Strickland to win. I think they want him to go away. But when you look at Strickland, his losses are the champs, man. Yeah. He loses to the best. We're going to find out if Hernandez, he said last time he won the belt, he fought Roman Dolidze. Like, he's not fighting the best guy. So we're going to find out a lot about this fight Saturday. I'm excited for it. And I hope Hernandez wins. He's a big favorite, but I don't think he should be.
No, Strickland is going to be there. Trust me. I mean, if you have
a lot of bettors are betting Strickland.
Money, I'm taking Strickland.
It's 2-1 underdog. So like you're tripling your money basically.
Strickland decision is what I would go for because I don't think, my personal opinion, Fluffy's not going to be able to take him down because when did you see Strickland ever taken down?
Oh, we don't see it. We don't see the wrestler.
Because he's
an anti-wrestler.
And so he reminds you of Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
Chuck Liddell threw fists forever, but you didn't wrestle because he stopped every takedown.
Right.
He forced you to stand up with him, and that's where you got in trouble.
Yeah. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe. If you have already subscribed, hit the like, pound that screen. Thank you guys for joining in. Comment below and let us know what you guys think about our UFC topics right now because we're just on a roll with it. Getting into the co-main event, like I said, nothing on that card seems to be like splashy. There's a guy we really like.
So what's your prediction? We got a little off topic. What is your prediction for the fight? I mean, with your head, not your heart.
I think Anthony Hernandez wins a very razor-sharp decision, 3-2 some way. I think he gets it done. I think he's the fresher, hungrier fighter. And I think the game plan is there for Strickland to win if he can stop the takedowns. We're going to find out. Hernandez has not fought in a while, so maybe that striking is jumped up a par, and I think the future's bright with the kid.
I mean, the future's definitely there, but again, there has to be a different element to him to present against an opponent. Just if you know what you're getting.
Right.
So I'm going Strickland, TKO in the fourth.
You think he's going to knock him out?
No, I think it's ground and pound, and he's not going to be able to get out. He's going to go for an ill-advised shot. Strickland's going to catch him.
So you think Hernandez's gas tank is not going to hold up?
No, the gas tank's both going to be
So
there.
you think he's going to catch him?
Catch him down. And I mean, not for a stun, but he's going to stun him, and then the little pound.
Somebody jumps in.
They're both going to be. He's going to be bloody. They're both going to be bloodied up because they neither move their head.
Yeah.
So they're both going to be bloodied up. I think Strickland stuns him in the fourth because Strickland has been in more 5-round fights than Fluffy.
Yeah.
And he's been against the best of the best.
Yes.
So Fluffy's can't hurt him other than take down and grind him out.
Okay.
I think Strickland in the fourth.
I like that prediction. I hear a lot of bettors predicting Strickland to win. You're the first one I hear him say win by TKO. So
just stoppage because it's not.
If Fluffy runs through him, we don't think that's going to happen. If he does, that propels him over everybody, right?
But again, if what our prediction is going to be, Pereira's not going to be there. Oh no, I'm sorry, he's not Pereira.
He's not. Yeah, right. Wrong weight class. Yeah. But 185 is Chimaev.
Yeah. So does he have the grappling for Chimaev?
The gas tank. I don't know. I don't know if anybody has the grappling for Chimaev. We don't know.
Can he stop? But I mean, is Fluffy's defensive good enough to?
Yeah, we don't know. I think this is a great, exciting fight. A lot of
if he runs through him.
I don't think there's a lot to gain for Sean Strickland because I think he's still in that limbo of where he's going to be.
He's trying to sell the Chimaev fight already. Like he's like, hey, I'm only going to beat this terrorist guy, but I
think his mouth is going to keep him off the White House card because I don't think they're going to allow that negative media.
And it's going to be on like terrestrial CBS, not Paramount Plus.
Yes.
Can you let him go out there?
And you have to. You can't.
And drop an N-bomb or nothing.
I know. You can't put a leash on him because that's not what they do. But it's at the same time.
I'm not going to leash him, but if he's not there, he can't hurt me.
Right, and that's why I
mean, again, this fight's in February. He's going to make it to June. That's kind of a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
He's used to it, but he's going to be in a battle with Fluffy.
Well, and then, like Dana White said, the media goats and they just poking him, and they know what he's going to say, and they ask him the questions. Yeah, and they ask him the questions, and they sucker him right in. You know,
he doesn't care. But I mean,
no, he doesn't.
That's a wild man. That's the reason he's going to. I agree. He's not going to get a White House just because you can't release that animal.
So to get off,
off
the UFC, we're going to go into a hypothetical scenario because we're running a little long. We're going to keep it to about an hour. So I'm going to jump to that scenario I sent you earlier. 6 guys in an elevator. 6 guys in an elevator. They don't have a lot of powers. Who comes out last? The last man standing, and how does it go down? And the guys are listed are really off the wall. Jason Voorhees, Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Blade. We have Wolverine, the Predator, and Batman. And how do you think that plays out? Because I listened to the guy's video, and the guy's video has Wolverine winning it all, I think, right? Did you? Yeah. So how do you think this plays out?
Everything he said was like spot on the same way I was thinking. Raphael's a Ninja Turtle. He knows karate with nunchucks.
Yeah.
He's going to die first, 100%.
I think Batman's going to die first because I don't think Batman without his gadgets, it's like us.
Here's the thing. No, but if we want to go deeper in the woods, is this hey guys, you got 6 months to prepare for this battle in the elevator?
I think they all walk in and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is how it's going down.
Now listen, I thought about this. If it's prepared, hey, you got 3 months. We're going to be in the elevator. We're going to fight. Batman's going to be smarter. He's going to have.
Okay, so if you want to play that angle, we can play that angle because you're right. Batman is and Predator's going to be kind of elusive too. If you give him 3 months, I think it changes the game.
Study everybody. Yeah, but if you just walk in the elevator, like it starts like a joke sort of.
Yeah.
6 people walk in the elevator.
Yeah, who comes out? Yeah.
Again.
If you say, hey, you guys are going into this. Who's coming out? I don't think Blade has a chance. I don't think Raphael has a chance. But like, how do you see this going? Do you think it's going to end up being Wolverine and Jason Voorhees?
The guy, if you see the video, if you can link it in there somehow.
Yeah, see the video. So what he explains.
You are in an elevator, okay? You got Wolverine that close going in a frenzy with those claws.
Yeah.
Tell me who's going. And then what are you going to do? Stab him?
Right.
Hit him with a hatchet?
Yeah.
So pull it out and get back to you?
Yeah.
So Wolverine's going to go insane, close up.
Fast.
And it's going to be a quick, fast, and it's going to be a fury. You can't, you're going to hurt him, you're going to knock him down, but he's going to instantly regenerate.
They both are. That's why they said they both regenerate. You can't kill Jason.
Well, said Jason goes straight for his head. You just stick claw straight through his head.
That's what he's going to do, yeah.
And be done with it. Now, you're not going to be Wolverine, adamant him. You're not going to be able to cut his head off.
Right.
So what are you? He has to.
But I mean, you put Predator in that, and if he has his gadgets, because he's like techie. Well, there's a lot of aspects. I don't think Blade has a chance. I don't think Raphael has a chance. I don't think Batman has a chance. But you're right. If Batman has 3 months to prepare, somebody's dying because of him. He's going
to have a counter for the regeneration of Wolverine. He is going to have like he did. Look at Superman, Batman versus Superman.
Right.
He put Superman down because he was able to get his weakness.
Yeah.
Give Batman a chance to prepare.
To give him his mind, he's going to figure out what. Yeah.
I mean, that's a different story. I guess it's 2 different scenarios.
Right, but I like that because this guy's.
Batman, he would be.
This guy's scenario was no superpowers. Walk into the elevator and who wins? You know what I mean? Of course, Batman is a normal guy.
Yeah, he's a fighting rich guy with a little bit of armor. I mean, he's the same way Raphael. Raphael and Batman have a good fight.
I'm not even put Superman in there. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. But I mean. Predator, like I said, Predator's going to last pretty long just because of the tech. I mean, he has the little
and he has a cloak.
Up there.
He has a cloak. He can shoot the bombs up.
But again, Wolverine, first thing he's going to do, I'm going to stab Predator. You're going to see that green blood.
Yeah,
boom.
right.
You go invisible all you want. I know where you're at.
Especially in an elevator.
For sure. The way the French, it's going to be over. Give Batman time to prepare. He's going to have some type of gas or something to neutralize his regeneration.
Right.
And then now Wolverine can't regenerate his health as much. Now, Batman has got the level up. We're talking Jason. He's going to have some type of crucifix or some shit.
Yeah.
He'll think of some kind of to keep Jason at bay.
Batman is like an underdog in this thing.
In the 3 months, you give 3 months, Batman, you just walk in the elevator.
Yeah. Because I think Predator, if it was in a field, Predator, I think, has a shot. But when I look at it, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger killed Predator. If Arnold Schwarzenegger killed Predator, with these killers that's in this elevator, Wolverine's going to go absolutely nuts. And he's not going to get tired. Jason Voorhees has got to be the strongest one in there.
Oh, yeah, but he's going to swoon and miss.
Right.
And then he's not going to have any backspeed.
Yeah.
So he's going to be... It's just going to be a pincushion, pretty much.
The only thing I give Raphael a chance is he can put his head in a shell. So maybe he rides it out. Maybe he just gets in the shell and rides it out. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. We're from Ohio, the state of Ohio, real small, outside of Pittsburgh. Where are you from, buddy? And hit that subscribe button. Thank you for joining in. I'm here every Friday, and then we're going to do Thursday, Friday a lot because me and my buddy James Boogie Perdue, we talk a lot of UFC, so we'll be getting into that. But some fun topics. Who do you think would win in that elevator match that we're talking about? Because
I will see some comments on that.
We're not talking like Blade. We're not giving him any chance, but like because he can regenerate too. Like I love the Blade movies. When he gets hurt, he can regenerate. But I just think things happen so fast.
Yeah, I mean, adamantium like cutting his head off. I think the fight's over.
Yeah, I think a little stab to the arm is different than cutting your head off.
If you want to go with the Logan instead of if you're not going
I think they went Logan, but I was going Wolverine.
If you go Logan, I'm saying if you watch the movies, they was rated R, and he was ruthless, sticking straight through their eyeball.
Yes, he was.
So I mean, Blade can maybe move out of the way once or twice, but he's going to catch some adamantium in the mouth. I
think Blade's speed, but in close. Yeah, they had him lined up right next to Jason. I think Jason grabs him, and that's it. That's it. You know, that's it. Neck,
and then you can beat on the way you're not going to. But I think beating just like a Avengers movie where Captain America's in the elevator with everybody.
Yeah.
Now you're in there, just happen. Everybody walks in at the same time. I think Wolverine takes just because of the friends. You're there. There's no movement. He's just shredding people up. And you can't, you're going to hurt him. He goes down. He feels pain. But you can't stop him.
Yeah, I think that's why Predator doesn't have a chance. Because, like you said, the cloak doesn't matter. He's squirting green blood everywhere.
And like I said, Arnold killed him. He had nothing.
Yeah, right.
He killed him. I think he was smashed him with a tree.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm gonna. The only thing I have left on here is I wanted to talk about real quick ESPN. So ESPN announced today that their Sundays is no longer Sunday Night Baseball. That they are doing a women's Sunday sports, and I don't want to sound sexist on here, but I think that's the death of ESPN. I think the ratings are through the roof. I think it's awful. Yeah, I think it's done.
It's done. I mean, how? Like we said, no political talks. We'll keep it.
Yeah, right.
But I'm saying this is what you're getting into. You can't, like, who watch the WNBA? Nobody.
No.
Nobody.
There's no ratings behind it.
They get free tickets. Nobody shows up.
Nobody.
And the only way they want more money. Like NBA pays them. It's a charity. Right. It's a charity for the NBA. They pay out so they can have a WNBA. Why? I would watch girls softball. Girls volleyball, something
college, yeah.
You're not.
But you're giving up Sunday Night Baseball. I understand Sunday Night Baseball might not be a ratings machine. It's going to rate higher than women's sports. I think ESPN is going the wrong way in their beliefs, and I just think that's like, that's going to be. I think ESPN's dying, man. I really do.
Woke is the death of everything.
Yeah,
and this is what you can't get any more woke. You have to get a little political, but
you're okay because I bashed the NFL with the halftime show.
Yes,
because of this.
You can't go. Whoa, you're giving up America's pastime, baseball, to WNBA. And what else did they show? I only seen that. It's
going to be women's sports Sunday, so they're going to do other stuff. But and there's no business side behind this that gains dollar signs.
You're burning money.
Yeah,
you're falling on your sword. This reminds me of like the executive from Cracker Barrel. We're going to change, let's go back. Let's go back to Bud Light. Who thought it was a good idea to have Dylan? I mean,
we're going to have that person
sell beer to American men. what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
you just trying to let me implode myself. What are you doing here?
You just ended it. Yeah, I mean, that's where, and I think that's where ESPN is going, and it's just frustrating to see that because we grew up as ESPN.
Patrick, you tuned in.
Stuart Scott was like amazing, and that's all gone now. You know,
and now, even the morning shows, Screaming A. Smith. That's all he does.
Yeah,
scream.
Right.
And there's no. They have some points here and there, but it's not. It's not a debate show.
No.
It's not like a Skip Bayless and back and forth.
Right.
It's 4 or 5 people screaming back and forth. And not making any sense.
No.
What are you doing?
And the people that are on the set are strategically there for either race or sex or any involvement. It ain't like it's just guys are just going on there debating. Like I love when Shannon and Skip Undisputed was amazing. Like you said, the old first takes with Stephen A. before he's now trying to run for president. We're not getting into politics, I promise. But like the whole love of the sports aspect is gone. You can't go back
to see Stephen A. when he went and Skip Bayless would go back and forth and argue. Just those two with one moderator and go back and forth. They said Shannon Sharp and Skip.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. Now you got 6 people screaming back and forth.
Yeah. And then they have guests for certain hours. And it's just, I think Pat McAfee's show is a lot better because those guys are more, they have a lot more continuity and they talk the stuff, but there's not, like you said, there's not the screaming, trying to get the airtime. And it's,
Yeah, it's sad. It really is sad because what ESPN was when we grew up to what it is now.
Yeah.
You just don't. It's done. It's over.
Yeah.
You can't.
So last week for the Daytona 500, it's really the only race I watch, and I watch it because I always watch it with my dad. That was one of the most entertaining races. Did you watch the Daytona 500? It was awesome. I had Chase Elliott to win. Him losing in the last turn like that. Who was you rooting for in the race? Who's your driver?
I haven't followed up too long. Whenever they listed the names, and I'm like, wow, I haven't caught up. I used to be. I watch it, but again, back to Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon back in those days. Now, like. Their kids are in racing now.
Right.
That's the third. There was something like I think it was a Blaney or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, Ryan Blaney.
The third. I see like Ryan Blaney, Dave Blaney. Now I don't know who the hell.
Yeah,
it's their kids, grandkids.
Yeah.
I've just been outside. I just want to see a good
the
race.
winner that won was, Michael Jordan was the owner of the car, and they tried to put him in the scandal, and that was awful, man. Because Michael Jordan was not like that. They said there was ice in a kid's shirt,
and he was putting grabbing a kid's.
Yeah, he was trying to pull the shirt. He was trying to pull the ice out of the shirt, and they made it more like
But I mean. This is a political show, but politics sells. That's why we're talking about it now.
Yeah, right.
But we can't get into.
No, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. But it was fun. Our show's wrapped up. I had a lot more talking points, but I try to keep it around an hour. So now our time is up. Yeah, till next time. Next Friday, 7 p.m. And then going forward, anytime I can get this man down here,
I'll be here.
I would love to have you in the cave, man. So till next time, we're out. Peace.
Sorry.
You're okay.
I was talking to
Is he okay?